I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Friday, September 15th, 2017. Now, first of all, happy Friday. I hope y'all are having a good day or will have a good day today. I know I am excited for the weekend. Moon's gonna be in Leo this weekend, bringing up a lot of passion, a lot of fire, making it pretty hot. Even though we do have a lot of other stuff in Earth, which can make it even more interesting, and in water, but I think it could be a pretty excitable weekend, especially with Venus about to go into a trine with Uranus here, and Jupiter as well about to oppose Uranus, bringing again more unexpected things starting to come up, okay? Especially in relationships, especially in money, feeling like you want to do one thing, you believe one thing, or there's one thing that you think is good for you, but having some unexpected thing somewhere else preventing you from doing something good that you really want, which is going to start to kick in today, okay? So I think that we're starting to feel that, and I think it could get kind of crazy with the moon over here in Leo over the weekend, even though we're trying to hold it all together with all of this energy in Virgo, okay? So that's what I see coming soon. As for today, we're coming off this moon opposite Pluto that was going on yesterday, okay, bringing up some really strong feelings that we had about our life, about where our life was going, maybe not feeling like it was going in the direction that we wanted to go in, being a little frustrated about it, wanting to communicate about it very strongly and unleash some of these feelings and these pent-up frustrations that we have about our life, okay? And that still happens a little bit into today because these energies don't just stop and start, they kind of build up and then they kind of slowly come down. So we're still feeling that a little bit today, maybe feeling a little bit frustrated that we can't communicate about it in the way that we want. Maybe we have so many strong feelings that we don't know how to talk about them, or we don't know how to let them out, okay? So maybe we are talking about them, but they're coming out wrong. People are misinterpreting them, they aren't understanding what you're trying to say. Maybe you aren't communicating them the best either, or in the way that you should, just because you feel things so strongly and don't know how to communicate about that as well, okay? So I think that's a lot of stuff that we're still dealing with in the morning. I do think though that despite all of these really hard feelings that we're having that are coming up, I do think that being able to process these and to understand and to feel these feelings is really helping us to understand what we need to do next in our journey, okay? What are our issues? What are our big problems? What do we need to fix and solve and get over, and how do we need to do it? And I think sometimes these big feelings, even though it may not feel comfortable, even though it may bring up some really hard experiences, in the meantime are really helping you to figure out what's your problem? Like, what's your problem and how can you beat it once and for all and move past it and do something different than what you've done before, okay? So I think that is what is happening there. You're gonna have to think very differently about some of your problems, about some of your issues, about some of your commitments, and about some parts of your life that you feel like are not working out and are holding you down and are holding you back, okay? I see that being a big thing. I think, again, we could have some big feelings coming up during the day, not feeling the best, not feeling the most free to express ourselves in the way that we want. That's because we do have the moon in a square with Jupiter, which can expand our feelings since Jupiter expands things, but because it is a square, I don't know if it's going to be easy at first for us to understand our feelings, to get a handle on our feelings and things like that. I think we want to. I think we want to understand. I think we want to move forward. I think we want to attract good things to us, but I think it's just going to take a little effort and a little extra work, especially when it comes to other people, when it comes to communicating with other people about what is going on inside your heart as well. I think we need to really figure some issues out there and to stay dedicated to what is going on and to not get frustrated and not get hurt and not shy away if things aren't going out quite the way as you planned, okay? But to just keep at them and to try to do them better and differently than you have been doing them before. I think that is a big thing. We are also going to have the moon in a quincunx with the North Node, so we're trying to think very differently about our life. I think we're trying to maneuver our life in a different direction that we think is better for us, that we want, but I really do think we have a whole bunch of feelings, a whole bunch of things from the past, maybe deep inside, commitments that are just really frustrating us, that are holding us back, that we need to look at and understand and sit with, and not think that they're here to hurt us, but to understand that they're here to teach us how to do things better and how to do things differently than before, and to realize what we should do and what we shouldn't do, and move in the right direction, okay? It could be a little uncomfortable with the moon in a trine with Chiron, and a lot of this actually does happen before 9 a.m. So a lot of it, you know, will have already happened, even though we may still be feeling it, but there may be some uncomfortable feelings that are coming up, not feeling quite right, even though we're trying to move past some things. And of course, unexpected stuff coming in here, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, okay, with the moon in a square to Uranus, bringing up lots of unexpected feelings that we weren't planning on, okay, could bring up some insights as well, but perhaps some insights that do come up unexpectedly or with a little bit of a struggle here about where your life is going, not feeling like you're able to move towards your destiny, maybe having problems with groups of people, not quite feeling yourself, but again, needing to work some of these issues out in order to get yourself in a better place, okay, and to wait and to understand that anything that comes up now is really meant to help you figure some things out that you missed before and see some things that weren't there. And then finally, the moon slips into Leo, 7 p.m. tonight, bringing you more passion and wanting you to express yourself and open up and things like that, okay? I think it could be a very fiery, a very hot weekend. We do still have a bunch of planets though in Virgo, which could make things a little difficult with the Mars still conjunct Mercury and Venus here coming into Uranus. So even though we want to be excited about this weekend, I think we still have a lot of passion we need to control, okay? Not let it get the best of us in a lot of ways, and to make sense of, and some other serious stuff that is going on, okay, that we're gonna have to bring together and not let ride us like crazy, okay? I think that's a big thing. You know, it was so funny. And I'm in an astrology group on Facebook by one of my favorite astrologers, and he posted a message last night just being like, I know the energy is crazy, but try not to be so dramatic about it and like just chill out. And it was really funny because I'm like, well, this is what happens when you've got like an eclipse in Leo and a moon in Leo and like Pluto going on. Like everyone's got some big issues and they all want to be super showy about their issues and talk about it. And that's fine. Like we're human, you know, we need to let our feelings out. But it's just kind of funny how a lot of this energy is playing out with people wanting to talk about their issues, you know, which I can relate. So yeah, so just keep that, just watch that, what's going on, watch the way you feel, realize if some things are going up, try to control it the best you can, but if you can't, try to learn from these feelings and learn from these experiences so that you can get in a better place, okay? I think that is a big thing. All right, there are opportunities there to move forward with your future, still do those things, but you're just gonna have to deal with some stuff and think about it in the right ways first and not get so upset if some unexpected things you weren't planning on do occur. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull your card for the day. And tomorrow, just so you know, I'm gonna film all my dailies tomorrow morning, so that they'll be up early, 10 p.m. Mountain Time, so that they'll be up before the next day. And I'm also gonna do the charts as well. I know a lot of people have been asking about that. So I'm gonna do that, that's coming. It's just the week is hard for me because I do have a full-time job and because it's just very frustrating, the fact that I have a full-time job and can't do all this stuff, and it makes me upset. Okay, so that's what's going on. Now your card, sorry, I like to shuffle quite a bit, is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, oh, of all the cards, the Hanged Man reversed. This to me is a card of waiting today, of just waiting it out, being patient, seeing where things go in a lot of ways, okay? This is like the card of a man hanging upside down on a tree, okay, where you feel like you're kind of tied up, you can't move in all directions. And I think the message of this is to see things in new perspectives. The man is upside down on a tree, so all of a sudden the world changes when you're looking at things upside down, okay? So do not be, you know, scared, or to not feel bad if you feel like you're backed up against a wall and you can't move, and to try to see things in ways you haven't seen them before so that you can put yourself in a better position. And ultimately, once you see things the right way, take yourself down from hanging on this tree that you've tied yourself up in, okay? So that is what I see for you today. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. I hope you liked it. If you do, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below. I love those, and I will talk to you later.